Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a message for the sign of Pisces. Pisces, my messages are timeless, so when you see them is when you're meant to hear them. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Also, please don't forget to hit the post notification bell so you can get alerts when my videos are posted. Pisces, if you're new to my platform, welcome. Please hit that subscription button. It would totally mean the world to me. O Cosmic Creator, source of all life and light, you're my shepherd, guiding me through every valley, every shadow. I lack nothing, for you lead me beside the still waters and restore my soul. In your presence I find peace and strength, for you're with me always. Your rod and staff comfort me, and your love prepares a path before me, even in the face of adversity. Grant me the serenity to embrace what I cannot change, the courage to change what is within my power, and the wisdom to discern the difference as I walk each day in faith. In the presence of your infinite grace, I am unafraid, for your kingdom flows through me as it does all creation. With deep gratitude, I give thanks for the miracles already set in motion in my life. Shift what must be shifted, move what needs to be moved, and illuminate my path with your divine light. Align my heart, my actions, and my will with your soul, for I know you have already provided the strength, the guidance, and the blessings that I need. I release all fear, and I surrender fully to your higher wisdom. May your goodness and mercy follow me all the days of my life as I dwell in your sacred presence now and forever. Bismillah, everyone. Welcome. Thank you for being here. So Pisces, you just showed up out of nowhere. Not just one of y'all, multiple people just showed up out of nowhere. There was no preparation made. Good morning, Aaron. Hi, welcome. Thank you for being here. I love you. Aaron just showed up out of nowhere. And depending upon how many people keep showing up, guess what? They wasn't prepared for you. So somehow this morning, I had more notes. A reset took place. Remember how I explained it to y'all as that like computer glitch? Somebody just able to push the button to reset something, and then all of a sudden, the computer goes haywire. And they trying to fix the program and trying to fix the code, but man, it keeps getting worse and worse and worse, or better and better. Take it how it resonates, because it would be worse for those of you that, you know, the system was already set up to kind of utilize free will in ways that, you know, suppression. So it would be also like the equivalent of the universe now uncovering, the universe showing you things that already existed. So I'm going to give y'all a message from the past, but it's about to affect our present and our future. So take it how it resonates. And I'm not even sure if it has even, nope, it don't look like y'all got the message. And that's the one thing. Okay, so first and foremost, they weren't prepared for you. And then secondly, the message that you should have received already, you never got. Wow. Okay, so transmission being a word, but transmission also now sparks another word that I heard. Okay, so transmission, I'm gonna put it here. It could be somebody's car transmission, or it could be transmission, like giving of something, right? Y'all, so many messages all at once. Like, what the fuck is happening? Okay, so it's like a flood. Y'all know it just comes in real quickly. Take it how it resonates, because I'm letting y'all know that this is interception, taking something away from. Okay, so just coming out, but it's saying transmission. So intercepting or transmission is getting ready to be almost in the same sentence based off the fact that if it was a message that was transmitted, sent a signal or frequency, and then somebody intercepted it, same conversation. But if I said something got sent and it was supposed to target this, but then this person picked it up, y'all, now, let me see here, because so many things taking place. All right, I'm gonna play this, and y'all do with this message what thou will, okay? All right. So we're on task. Sonny.
Who am I here with?
My name is Norman Robbins, and I'm not your grandpa.
Welcome. Thank you for being here. You can ask anything you like. I'm sure somebody in the comments will answer you. They have insight as well. But I gotta stick to the mission, and this is the mission. If he on this route, then that'll tell you. But other than that, if you want to waste your time, question and stuff like that, then have at it. But I can't entertain it because I got other stuff to do. So once this comes up, then y'all will get that message. But literally, I'm trying to figure out what happened over here. So, okay, they said distraction. This is why. Let's go here. Because they said preparation, so we're waiting. We're waiting. All right, here you go. And then the noise starts. Mind y'all, everything being of Earth School and needing to be heard. So y'all hear that. Insert that into the system. Because that started when and why.
Bismillah, friend. Reset your phone. Record the message. You have to start recording the messages differently because I've tried to send a message multiple times and each time it got deleted. So something is happening. But reset your phone. Record the message. Another way. Also, everything that you need, you have. Your affirmations have to change. So, each new level that you enter, it feels uncomfortable. You're nervous. That's okay. But you can do this. You're fearless. So, I wanted to tell you that I love you. I also wanted to tell you that when you are finally comfortable, like the space that you're in, it doesn't matter because, and I need your mind because the way I'm saying it, it makes me, you might think that you haven't already made it to where you are. I'm speaking to you where your wildest dreams. Like anything that you ever imagined is here right now. And all the timelines are running the same. And this is why I'm speaking to you at your soul level, your core. Feel what I'm saying for where you are. It does not matter. All the timelines are running the same. You have the opportunity to right now get to wherever it is, but you're already there, is what I'm telling you. So now the doors have opened. It's okay to write it down. It's okay to, however you have to do it. Basically, you're journaling, mind you, we have to go back to the basics, but also while you have everything, you have to be mindful that everything exists all at the same time. And you're being watched like a hawk. It's fine. So they know what I'm saying to you, to me, to us. It's fine. Everybody's learning. Everybody's growing. But you understand what I'm saying, even past everything that I'm saying. So I love you. You got this. And just so you know, today, this day, you're going to be smiling by the end of the day. You did that. And this is the moment. And I told you all of the timelines are running simultaneously. So this is already the past for some of you. This is the future for some of you. Because tomorrow, this will be in the past. And you'll be listening to this, and you'll know that, you see what I'm saying? It's all running simultaneously. So I'm speaking to me on every level. Don't forget that. Bismillah, friend. Reset
So
your phone.
Pisces, by the time they were ready for you, you was already here, already on the scene, right? And so now everything has been put in alignment, but you moving entirely too fast, baby. But for who? But for who? So now everything being ready for you, right? You heard it, but in order for you to hear it correctly, you need to hear it with your eyes. Your spiritual eyes.
Record the message. You have to start recording the messages differently because I've tried to send a message multiple times and each time it got deleted. So something is happening, but reset your phone. Record the message another way. Also, everything that you need, you have. Your affirmations have to change. So, each new level that you enter, it feels uncomfortable. You're nervous. That's okay. But you can do this. You're fearless. So, I wanted to tell you that I love you. I also wanted to tell you that when you are finally comfortable, like the space that you're in, it doesn't matter because, and I need your mind because the way I'm saying it, it makes me, you might think that you haven't already made it to where you are. I'm speaking to you where your wildest dreams. Like anything that you ever imagined is here right now. And all the timelines are running the same. And this is why I'm speaking to you at your soul level, your core. Feel what I'm saying for where you are. It does not matter. All the timelines are running the same. You have the opportunity to right now get to wherever it is, but you're already there, is what I'm telling you. So now the doors have opened. It's okay to write it down. It's okay to, however you have to do it. Basically, you're journaling, mind you, we have to go back to the basics, but also while you have everything, you have to be mindful that everything exists all at the same time. And you're being watched like a hawk. It's fine. So they know what I'm saying to you, to me, to us. It's fine. Everybody's learning. Everybody's growing. But you understand what I'm saying, even past everything that I'm saying. So I love you. You got this. And just so you know, today, this day, you're going to be smiling by the end of the day. You did that. And this is the moment. And I told you all of the timelines are running simultaneously. So this is already the past for some of you. This is the future for some of you. Because tomorrow, this will be in the past. And you'll be listening to this, and you'll know that, you see what I'm saying? It's all running simultaneously. So I'm speaking to me on every level. Don't forget that. Where's my love friend? Hey, friend.
Okay, so in the process of everything taking place right now, one, distractions. The amount of movement that is happening trying to stop the message. Also, somebody's not here. A platform is not here because I had to stay on task, and on task meant wherever it was, it's just where it was. Mind you, I had it. So there's that. Why is it doing this? There's something that's stuck in there. But anyway, reset the phone, friend. Reset the phone, friend. Reset the devices, friend. Reset, right? Now, y'all saw what was happening. So the next thing is, you may have missed something because all the jingling baby going on, this message happening, this happening, all this other shit that's happening. Then as y'all was listening to the message, shit also playing in the back, which lowers it, and I'm trying to figure out, like, what the fuck? What's up with that? Anyway, here's all the things that I had to write down. So hopefully today's date is even the right date, because, man. And also, I feel like slightly irritated all of a sudden out of nowhere. Mind you, I wasn't. What the hell was that? It looked like something was coming across the screen. A bunch of shit. All right, so September the 18th, 2025. Transmission. So this is the message being sent, but it's also giving me fucking Star Trek. But that's not the thing. Water is the key. But every time I keep wanting to say it, and I've been saying it for days, it won't let me say it. But I really want to tell y'all, but it just won't let me. So let's hopefully. So the water being the transmission, it is okay. So say y'all live with somebody, and take it how it resonates, and it could mean nothing. And again, I have to give the disclaimer of, I'm a movie writer, I'm a script writer, and I be writing my scripts out loud. Yesterday's script played out so much that literally I could go by and pick out everybody that was talking in the reading, everybody that came out in the message yesterday, for the book. I literally went through and found every person and was able to friend request every person that was linked to. So I don't know if we picking up family, soul tribe members along the way, but literally the person that was linked to, what was we discussing yesterday? Whatever it was showing me each individual person, and I was going through, and I'm like, you're shitting me. And then when I said something about the message that was they're trying to get rid of the stuff that's in the system, but as they're trying to get rid of it, it was playing out. Why did I go and find a clip or something of, I guess them people had went somewhere abroad, and the people, when they went over there, the activists started putting that shit they've been doing on the wall and everything. And I know y'all hate not being able to sometimes get the message, because it's new people that show up. New people show up every day, and it's hard for y'all to get the message in a sense of where, because we're being blocked a little bit. The freedom of speech is no longer that. Okay, so if you say certain things, even me saying that possibly could get it flagged or looked at like, okay, well, what she's saying is he needs to say that. So there's other ways of things being done. So when I woke up this morning, it was totally a reset taking place. But the reset was also showing me, it wasn't until I got tired of what the fuck was happening that I started realizing what the fuck is happening. So I woke up and my first instinct was, I'm about to record, this video and get it done. Hey friend. Hey friend, hey friend, hey friend, hey friend, hey friend. After the fucking fifth hey friend, I'm like, why the fuck is this shit deleting like that? Because it shouldn't be doing that. Anyway, be mindful, I was on them people, in them people's space, on them people's program, okay? So then my spirit said, do it a different way. But mind you, it was after the, not the now hey friend, but also another video, because I'm in the laundry room this morning trying to figure out what's happening, doing something that I'm supposed to be doing and recording a video, and it keeps deleting. And I'm like, this could have already been done. This ad could have already been done. But it's leaving me to the tune of, you're not going to be on task if you keep trying to fuck with this, but this got to be done. Why is it doing that? Okay, so after I figured that part out, it kept screaming in my brain, record it another way. Just record it. Just record it. So the thing about just recording, right? So in my ads, y'all know, because I tell y'all the way I do things, my ads are being recorded from, the products that I gotta, put out into the universe, right? And so now I'm having to video and then go and type into chat, this is what the ad is, this is what it is, give me the script so that I won't get blocked by the AI. And then they give me the script, and then I go and I voice over my ad. Because yesterday what ended up happening, and why I said I made a mistake, is because I went to do one of my ads, a very important ad, and I did it like I normally do it, because I can just wing it. I'm good at this shit. But, this is where the system said, I'm going to show you that you're not. So I'm winging it. And what I said, I'm supposed to say, click the link down here, right? You know, I'm supposed to say that. I fucked around and said, click the link in my bio. I didn't mean that. I meant click the link, right? So the system flagged it, and the system said that I was redirecting traffic from where I'm supposed to have it somewhere else. So it gave me a warning. But the thing is, it allowed me to take the video down without, you know, destroying my work, but allowed me to edit and then, you know, put it back. Okay, so in the process of that, they already said this going, you know, if you fuck around and find out, then you won't be doing none of this, right? Okay, so that wasn't the thing. So I still did a wing in it, okay, again. And then my system said, you have tools. We gave you tools. Mind you, and then the video looks so much better and it sounds so much better because now I don't have to focus on the wording or the verbiage of the fucking video. I can now just film the content and, you know, show what I want to show in my ads, and then I can go and tell the AI, this is what I'm selling, this is what I want to say, can you please bump this off of, you know, whatever, and then I get to go to any platform that I want to go to with the video. And all I have to do is just now tag, you know, whatever. But mind you, I had to learn the hard way because that could have been, you know, the end, the first mistake. Mind you, after that happened, then it was, because it started off with just one way. Because remember how we started the conversation was, you know, me on this level saying I'm utilizing my free will. I'm going to utilize my free will better. And not for nothing, right? I came and gave y'all the explanation of utilizing your free will better, because a lot of people just would take it to the, you know, smallest assumption. Oh, you're just letting people tell you what to do. Well, we all have done that based off the fact that we grew up in a certain type of way. Some of us have rebellious spirits and rebellious souls. So we do what the fuck we want to do anyway, you know, from the beginning, but it's still boundaries and things of that nature. Have you ever just decided to use your free will in certain ways that say, you shouldn't have to, you know, pay for this, and just ask for it? And maybe it could be a thing that they, you know, do anyway. This could be something simple. But one day I was at, where was it? One of the fast food restaurants. I ain't gonna tell nobody business because it was a blessing. Anyway, the person that was riding with me ordered something. I wasn't that hungry, so I just wanted a drink, right? And so I didn't realize I wanted a drink until after I got to the window. So the lady gave me the person's food, and then after she gave me the stuff that, you know, I was giving to my son, I said, can I have a large Coke? But I don't want to pay for it. Because I don't want nobody thinking that I'm going to pay for this. It's like also when I normally ask people for money, I'll be like, can I have? Because literally, I don't want to have to pay it back. So your verbiage in the situation matters, right? All right. So long story short, you got to stick to the rules. On the new timeline, guess what? I got to stick to the rules. So the new timeline is giving me, because now they have given me many more to do. And to somebody that may be work, but to me, it's actually fun because I like doing, you know, like the skits, and I like the film. And so to me, as long as it stays fun, it's working in purpose, right? And depending upon what it is, it's walking in purpose. So if I am a teacher and I am a guide and I am also a student of the universe, I am infinite in ways that a lot of energy may not recognize, right? And I need to talk to you, but I just also told you you're being watched like a hawk. The system is watching you like a hawk. I also told you I'm the queen of loopholes. So they can watch you like a hawk, but they can only do certain things because the system can only do this. Listen. But also be mindful, if I said that every timeline is active at the same time, that would mean the 2D is available too. And then I started to also learn, and I may be going too far here, utilize all of the levels at the same damn time. So if I can do this one, and this one, and I can meet every check in the system and on the program, you fuck around and find out. All right, so reset. It said something is wrong with the entry point. Something is wrong with the gate. Something is wrong with the door. It needs assistance. Take it how it resonates. Because when the message came, it said something is wrong with the gate. But the gate is what I said. The entry point. The door. Needs assistance. Then it says stay on track. How to do it differently. 911. Remember I said it's fucking distress calls being sent from every dimension? Because 2D is like the flat thing. If 2D, you know, they may be having their own experience or yada, 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 I don't know. But if there's a distress call being sent from every dimension, why? Because that would also mean that if one thing exists, so does the other. Something about this is very crucial. Something about this situation is very like fine-tooth comb. It's a perfect order. Everything needed to be done in perfect order. Record the message, but do it differently. Take it for how it resonates for you. So I said, friend, we need better affirmations. You want to know why? Because the affirmations that you use were great and they work. So now you can actually give them to somebody else because we have new people, because they also said we got to start from the basics. So you got to do that and you have to do this at the same time, because remember, you are a student, you are a teacher, but not so much as have to. How about you get to? Again, changing the language, the etymology of a word, and making sure that everything is in perfect alignment because of the fact that one of the timelines that existed, everything was meant to, you know. But on another timeline, remember, one thing exists, so does the other. So counteraction. Yes, you get to. So I had a conversation with multiple people yesterday from multiple different timelines, which is funny, right? And so on one timeline, there's a person that, you know, may need XYZ, or they don't have what the person in the other timeline has. The person in the other timeline, you know, may not have what another person in another timeline has, but this person has, you know, an abundance of whatever in their timeline, right? And so it was funny that in having that conversation, I told the person that is in the timeline that, you know, is doing what they're doing, big boy things, I said, or grown man shit, I said, congratulations to you. Mind you, I made sure I called the person and told them that because of the fact that congratulations to you that you're on a timeline that you get to be able to do these types of things that other people may not be allowed to do. Because everybody's timeline is not, you know, doing whatever it's doing. But what I want y'all to think of is this. Whatever timeline you're on, you just elevated. And you're at the beginning. This is why it feels a little hard. This is why it feels a little, you know, anxious and da-da-da-da-da. Because have you ever, remember when you was about to go to school? Like your first day of school, it was exciting because it was your first day of school, but and it was cool because depending upon if you had, you know, your friends or your family or anybody that was in school with you and you know people in the classroom, it could be, you know, but you still had maybe a little bit of, you know, what is this new year going to bring? What are the teachers, you know, what is this going to be? Some people go and they already know, everybody know me, I'm already going, you know, I'm at the top of the food chain. So I know it's going to be a cakewalk. But even in that cakewalk, even those people still feel some type of anxiety. Have y'all ever seen like the thing where Pretty in Pink was one of my favorite movies? Pretty in Pink is one of my favorite fucking movies. Did you see how, if you ever seen Pretty in Pink, then you know that the guy, the rich guy, fell for the broke girl that, you know, was from the other side of the tracks, right? She was designing her own shit, her own clothes, but mind you, just not in the phases of being a designer yet. But this dude had everything. Silver spoon, this, that, and the third. But that girl made him nervous. It's like the thing of you being in power, but somebody that may not have what you have comes along and makes you nervous. You got everything. Why would I make you nervous? Because it's energy. It's energy. Just because a person sits in power in a certain position, they know when something is better than they are. And it don't even have to be about that, but they know when something too good for them. It don't even have to be about that, but they know when the energy is just the energy, and you should be nervous because why? But after a while, you get to, know the energy and this, that, and the third. And then the nigga always tries to take the energy for granted. But when the energy knows its worth, guess what the energy does? Allow you to, do that. I ain't gonna stop you from doing nothing. But then you find out that the energy that had everything learns the biggest lesson in life from the one. Take it how it resonates. Checks and balances. So they made very specific of what I need to say here. 2 ways, record. That's it, that's all. 2 ways, record. Then audio. The system keeps blocking because of the words. So there are certain people that may be at a higher, you have to succumb to a higher set of rules. So you know how you'll see people that just are allowed to get away with anything and to say anything and do any fucking thing, and you be like, God, like, why you, like, if I did that, you would be on my ass like in 0.2 seconds. The minute I did that, you would have slapped my, you know how when you go up for the shot, because I got this, I can go up for the shot, because and then God smack your shit, because God be like, that is not your ball. That is not your ball. Go sit your ass down. But you just gonna let these people just do this and get away with it? Yeah, they don't know better. You already know better. You get your ass over there. And now you like, that was my ball, right? Okay. So you know better. So you can't say certain words. You can't trigger the system in ways that these other niggas do, because, that's their ball, this your ball. You being held to a higher standard. Now I'm gonna need to get your ball in order. And then it goes into, now what I gotta do. Now I gotta do the, what is it, SEOR, da-da-da-da-da. It's all this technical shit that I gotta do. But meanwhile, God, you just let these niggas walk through. Well, because, when they walk through, I'm glad they here. I can't start doing what I'm going to do to them yet till they learn. I can fuck you up quick because you already know. Okay. Apparently I know better. And when you know better, you do better. Point blank, period. So correct the language. Now, water healing you. Water healing you. There's some things that's happening because living with transmission. Living in transmission. So, not none of my business, but, it came across that there's a song, we was talking about NBA Youngboy the other day, and NBA Youngboy has said some stuff that is, his truth. His truth to tell. Put a song out about it. Niggas want to talk about it. Okay, so two things that happened. Kudos to him for even being that honest to the world. Have y'all noticed ain't nary bitch on earth tried to stop fucking that nigga yet? Mind you, he looking healthier than he's ever been. Like from what I've seen of him, like his face, everything, his hair is grown. He looks beautiful. But have y'all noticed ain't nary bitch on earth not try to fuck with this nigga yet? Okay, moving along. Kudos for him to being honest, right? But this is the thing. Depending upon what's happening, because it was a direct something. And I'm going to tell y'all how it came to me. So when then another person's story to tell, but neither one of them are here, so I feel like they're giving me permission, okay? So I had a family member whose parent ended up with the status, right? And so they had to go to classes to live in the house with this person. I don't know who y'all live with or who y'all live around, but it's being given in multiple different ways. It is given, like, you know how when people have to go to chemotherapy and things of that nature, you know, and then their body is like, you know, it is full of the chemicals. Be mindful that the water holds the cellular, you know, is what they're saying. And then it's like the household has to be disinfected like multiple times. You can't eat, drink, da 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 da. It's certain things that have to be done. So they're saying, be mindful. I haven't noticed because I haven't been paying attention to that direction. What direction? I don't even know, because I don't know if you watching something behind me, Majestic Grace. But be mindful is what they said. So if they're talking to you, they're saying make sure that everything stays, you know, disinfected. But the thing is, what if you don't know? What if you don't know a person's status? Because y'all remember, these are family members and things of that nature that y'all live with, you know, connect to, da 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 da. Take it how it resonates. Water healing you. So rituals that are being done right now, it is basically like the spiritual bath, but how the salts, you know, help. It is medicinal healing, herbal healing, things of that nature. So spiritual bath. It says check it against it. Check it against it. Why did I write that? That's why. Da, 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 da. But then it could be somebody's transmission. NBA Youngboy direction. Bleach is the key. Oh, okay. Well, also, the other part is, like I said, if people actually look up medically, if you've ever, it's so many things that actually go into that if they look up public health, they would know. Y'all, that ain't even my business, so I ain't even gonna get into it and elaborate it, but a lot of things are distractions. Be mindful of that. So focus on your focus. Get the messages, give the messages. For those of you who, you know, are aligned with the message is going to be the message, but there's other ways to get messages. There's other ways to give messages. And we're not even trying to fight the system. Like, you know, we just going to let the system fight itself. Because what are we going to do? Let it fight itself. my aunt told me, and it's the funniest thing that happened because my aunt said this, and I don't know if she knows how prophetic it was from the beginning, but when the beginning of when all the bullshit started, right? She said they're going to destroy themselves. And that's the thing. You know, they say, or how everybody has said, your biggest enemy, your biggest something is yourself. Like sometimes people see their destruction and they still do it anyway. Hey, Kimberly. So it's like self-sabotage when you get to this new level where you are, and it may feel uncomfortable. Again, I didn't like the fact that I triggered the system in a way that, you know, it says, oh, this is a warning, like, I don't know, I felt like I got in trouble. And I don't like that. Like I'm a overachiever. Like I like to over excel on certain things. Like when I'm doing stuff, I like to kind of, what's the thing it says, overproduce and under deliver, you know, because I ain't gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna show you what I can do. And so, you know, me stepping out on faith and even doing it is a thing. Oh, something about feet. The feet again, because yesterday it said cover the feet, but I swear I have been having something. Mind you, I ain't even done nothing. So, but as I was sitting here, it was basically making it so that I would be remembered to say it again. So cover your feet, and make sure you have enough cushion on under your shoes or whatever. I don't know, and stop wearing shoes that you shouldn't wear. That's not me. I wear shoes that I'm supposed to wear. Maybe I don't, because maybe I might wear flats, and you know that might not be shoes I'm supposed to wear. But the shoes that I'm wearing now are good shoes, so I might be talking to me too. But anyway, I don't wear shoes that are too small. But also that could be another reference, as in don't be putting your feet in shoes that aren't yours, or you know, not everybody can walk a mile in your shoes or something. Whatever the fuck. Because again, just because it goes one way, it can be said in a whole nother direction. And this is another thing that's being said right now, and I guess it may be like the thing where, you know, when it says come as you are, but the way people look at or they envision maybe celebrities or something in a different light. And it's been coming out that a lot of them have, you know, been having issues, hygiene issues, and doctor health issues. But you know, it's shit that happens in the world when you out, you know, slinging that shit happens, right? And so there are STDs, spiritually transmitted diseases, but also STDs, you know, and it's the record and the record and the record that keeps coming out for this person, that person. They are regular fucking people. Y'all do realize that, right? And I mean, not for nothing, it could be embarrassing, but it really, I guess, could not. But it could be the thing where, you know, people want to, you know, shame you for something, because there is some, like, the people will say, let's bring back shame, because people are just so freely and open. But maybe the reason why a lot of things are happening is because people are not freely open. Like, to saying, you know, oh, because regardless of the fact, like, somebody, okay, so the thing is, they're saying chlamydia, right? Chlamydia. And it was reported that, I do not like even this, because this is stupid, but it's not stupid. So it was reported that a person's baby, because it has something to do with the kids, so maybe that might be what they're saying. A person's baby has vision issues because the person had chlamydia at the time of them having the baby. And the doctors asked the person, excuse me, about having a C-section, and the person said because they love their body and they didn't want their body, hey, Multizone, they didn't want their body to have a cut from a C-section, so they chose for their baby to be born through the birth canal over and risking blindness over them having a cut. And so that's what they're saying, that I guess this person is reckless. That is reckless. That is true, and that is reckless, right? Okay, so this is, so to everybody, I put up a post and I said, I want to talk to the white people that love black people, that hang around black people, or have hung around black people, and all of that. And hi, yeah, hi, I'm glad y'all are here, right? But for some reason, it's pointing out a distinct difference. Y'all do know it's a difference in growing up black than it is growing up white, right? And everybody can have the hood experience and da-da-da-da, that's right. And everybody can have, because white people can grow up in the hood, white people can grow up in poverty, white people can go, but it is still differences in growing up black and growing up white. I can't speak on what growing up white is, right? But what I can tell you, what I can speak on is this, because for some reason they put this in my spirit this morning. Wash your hair, okay? So black people, wash your hair more than you have been taught to. White people, it's something as simple as they get in the shower, they just wash their fucking hair. But I was taught, because it's processes that you gotta go through, having that type of hair. But it was because it was not being celebrated. But do you know what washing your hair does, even for black people, and then conditioning it, moisturizing it? It puts the curl pattern in your hair, and it starts to also do something with the texture of your hair. It starts to really soften it, and you got to treat it still, but wash your fucking hair, okay? So that's where it was. And then, so not that it's even talked about, not that these are things that are not talked about. There are certain things that, in a black household, this is just what it is. And this is why we have to start opening up. And this is also where, even when I'm talking to myself and I'm saying, hey friend, make sure you do this. Hey friend, make sure you do that. It's some white people that I've seen online that live in the most deplorable conditions. And they come the fuck outside and act like they better than, just any black person. Like, nigga, did you not understand? And again, I'm not saying anything about anybody other than the fact that they still utilize their free will, even when they living with 1,000,006 roaches crawling all over their fucking food. And black people live like that too, so don't get it fucked up. I'm not talking about that. I'm just saying that how the privilege is still privileging, the free will is still free willing, even when these niggas come from poverty. So, not judging. And this is why I'm saying, when free will is at question and a person is saying, okay, well, you could just use your free will to ask for, a person to buy you a house, or you can just use your free will to ask for, the universe to do that, whatever it is you utilizing your free will for. Just know that their levels are different because of growing up, whatever. Okay? So we can all be the same as, people that this, that, and the third, but it has to be a conversation, because what the fuck? And then yesterday, so more information. Yesterday, a lady gave me I don't want to say strange. She gave me the word. Is the word strange? What the fuck does strange mean? Let's see what strange means. Because I don't want to say it like that, because it was good, but it was weird. All right, so the etymology of the word strange. So, out of a known pattern, spiritually something strange often means it comes from outside of your current frame of understanding. It isn't wrong or bad, just beyond what your mind recognizes. A sign of soul expansion. When something feels strange, it can be your soul's way of saying you're stepping into new territory. Stay open. What is strange today can become something sacred tomorrow once your heart understands it. A marker of divine intervention. Many spiritual teachings see the strange or unusual as the fingerprints of the unseen world. Miracles often arrive wearing the costumes of strange. The word strange comes from Old French words exchange, meaning foreign, alien, unfamiliar, which in itself come from the Latin word extraneous, meaning from outside, external, beyond. So the root strange simply means from beyond your known world. It was strange. So let me tell y'all what the fuck, okay? A lady came to buy some a cat tower, right? And mind you, it was a weird interaction the whole entire time, but nothing really, you know. Anyway, I pull up and she's just standing there. I didn't realize what she was doing, but she was talking to her sister, you know, because she coming to meet a strange person. Anyway, so she's given, oh, she said 58. So she was at least 10 years older than me. White lady. So I'm talking to her, but for some reason, I catch her eyes. So I'm looking at her right in her eyes. She gave me young, beautiful. Like her outside wrapping was not it. And then she also gave me the vibe like angel, and then the other side of you requested and you asked for, she gave me angel vibes. But that lady, with that outside covering was not that lady. So it was like she was doing like a illusion or something, because her eyes didn't match. Like, it's weird, but y'all, what I saw was not what I saw. The outside image of what she was given, she was cloaking herself. And I know that's strange. So you can judge me all you want, but I know something about that situation is, it was necessary, it was needed. It was almost like she was checking me out. I don't know, but do with that information what you will. Oh, it was checking against itself. Okay, so if we're checking against ourselves itself, that means you would see this, which you would see, it takes one to know one. So it would take an energy to know another energy. Because why is it that I wrote that, but then I didn't even realize what it was until after that? All right, so checking it against itself, checks and balances. It says, in order for you to do things another way, so you could record the truth, voiceover. And that goes for anything. Take it how it resonates. Because the checks and balances of everything is, it's going to check it. It's going to bounce off against itself. So I guess they said also new tactics. But when I wrote it the first time, it was new tactics, new ways to do something. But also the opposite version as well. New ways to get, you know, on your motherfucking nerves. So take it how it resonates. But just know that everything is running simultaneously. You are, because also when I gave y'all that message, by the time I had recorded it and went to go upload it, it was already to pass for me. So go with God. I love y'all, and hopefully everything is being granted the way it needs to be granted, given the way it needs to be given. And I don't want to say hopefully, but I'm saying hopefully, because some of the messages are not arriving on time the way they're supposed to, but we already knew. I told y'all in the last message that you might not even get a message, and so some of the messages are not even getting to where they're getting to where they need to be, but also when they're being put in other places. Just for instance, and I'm gonna just say this as part of the message. So it's a spiritual thing. You take it how it resonates. The birds are flying right there, but I'm gonna put it in this reference. So yesterday a message went up everywhere. So on YouTube and TikTok, the message went up, but when I went to go put it to Instagram, it still hasn't loaded yet a day later. So it's already another day, and I don't know when it will upload, but another message has maybe already been uploaded before that message. So just take it as spiritually, and the synchronicities and the signs that y'all are getting and receiving. But mind you, somebody said, what is it when it gets grabbed? Interception. So it could be, trying to pull it. Either way, I feel like it's someone, not something. Someone. Man, why are y'all in these people business like that? Okay, so now they're going back to another one, and it keeps being, but I told y'all already, it has something to do with the message yesterday when I said, everybody's going to end up being this because this person is doing this with this, and then this is how it gets, and then it keeps the cycle of it's transmission. Okay, so how something is happening, it's being transmitted. Take it how it resonates, because I gave you every viewpoint of it. I don't know what it is, but y'all, these messages are getting faster and faster. Like,